Okay. So I didn't do a talk back on episode 9, but I had to do a talk back on this. I wasn't going to do a talk back. I started like getting myself undressed because I came in and I just like hopped on and did the episode. But what I needed to, what I wanted to check in and say is in episode 10, she makes a list of the wrong people and the right people. And I have to say that this list really, like, it really spoke to me in a way because it's almost like you feel bad for feeling like if this is not happening in your relationships that it doesn't feel good. Like one of the things she said, the wrong people downplay your opinions, feelings, ideas, and good news. The wrong people don't want to see you grow and rise above. And then she also said the wrong people, they don't respect your boundaries. And there's ways that people don't respect your boundaries by, well, there's just like so many of these things were triggering for me tonight on the wrong, with the wrong people. The wrong people are not working on their inner lives or any progression or production, being productive in their lives in a deliberate way. So it makes it harder for you. If you're on this path to be healthy, or if you're on this path to grow or to try and save money or to like do some impossible shit, and you got other people that are, I used to say this to one of my actor friends. I used to be like, yo, mediocrity makes me ill, even in myself. And I think that's why I'm so tormented right now, because I feel like I'm operating in mediocrity, not on purpose, but because I'm healing, I'm growing, I'm having like my 100th fucking rebirth here. I mean, I've burned down to the fucking ashes here. Like, I mean, shit. Like the Phoenix process, the rebirths, the dark night of the soul, and just trying to operate at such high levels and finally put myself first. And through all of this, it's like I don't know, the rose glasses fell off. And I don't know if it's with my mother's transition, because she always told me, I'll tell you about people, motherfuckers ain't, my mother's mouth. I think I get it from her. But all of that to say that reading this today, just like how she spoke about the wrong people are not just wrong, but this is what is not chemically sound for you. It does not align with you. And that list, the wrong people, make you compromise your truth and higher good. The wrong people are repeatedly unreliable and inconsiderate. And the inconsideration, like just there's the list. I went through the list, so please check out that episode. And then the right people. I love this because now this really is going to make me be very, very conscious of, not saying that I don't know what you don't know what the right people do, but this is a very good streamlined way. If you second guess yourself about what feels right and what doesn't feel right, this is a list that really, really, I feel like it's really dope, and it really like hones in on exactly, it kind of clarifies what you should be feeling or what you can feel and what does feel good. And she said there's a quote in here that says, maybe a better word for relationships is nurtureships. And that we should live in reciprocity in these things. And I always say that reciprocity is so huge for me. I write it in a lot of my writings. Like, I don't know if some of you follow me on M. Eastler as M. I always write that reciprocity for me. I'm not perfect, but I always want to make sure that you're seen, you're loved, that you feel me, that I'm here, and that you feel what you're giving back to me, good or bad. So, yeah. But the right people, this list, this really clarifies some things for you. The right people naturally bring your soul medicine. The right people listen and sincerely lean in toward you in supportive ways. The right people check in on you. The right people are reliable and considerate. The right people respect your boundaries. Which one is the right people positively challenge you out of your comfort zone? They don't just let you sit in your comfortable shit and not grow. And I don't want anyone around me that's gonna let me sit in my shit and not grow. Like my best friend Shelly, like I talked to her and she's like, bitch, you can do any, like go to the moon, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, listen, the right people grow, help you grow and vibrate. The right people grow and vibrate higher with you. You know, the right people work on their inner lives in progressive and productive and mindful ways. The right people encourage you to vibrate higher and live in your power and stand in your power, which I always say. The right people reciprocate the energy, support, and love you give. The right people reinforce your need for self-care. This was such a good, I mean, I read this, you know, but I hadn't gotten this far, and I ended it right there with, you know, the right and the wrong people. And I think it was a really good place to end today. And I just wanted to come in and just reiterate what that did for me. And I started getting undressed, and it takes me forever to get out of my, I decorate myself like a fucking Christmas tree with all my jewelry and stuff. So as I was taking my bracelets off, I was like, wait a minute, I need to talk back. I need to talk about us really being mindful this week. This is the only thing I'm going to leave you with this. Be mindful of the right and the wrong people. Be mindful of the right and the wrong people. You know, I had a beautiful conversation today with this woman named Sasha. I met her down here, and down in Florida. And, you know, she's dealing with some things, and, you know, she could be so caught up in what she's dealing with physically and emotion, just with herself and her life. But it was like she was medicine for my soul while she's fighting for her own life, you know, and the reciprocity of the love I've tried to pour into her, because I believe love heals. Love is so healing. I know that I wouldn't have had my mom physically as long as I did if I did not pour every ounce of love I had into her, you know. And I'm a person that believes love translates past time, space, and everything. So if I love you and you're across the country or across the universe, you can feel it, and I pour it in. And these are the people that we need right now. This world is so, it's so superficial. It's not on a soul level. And my goal is to operate from that level, you know. So I hope that with these lists that, you know, I was able to go over today with the book, and just me telling you this from my heart, you know, tap into what feels good inside of you. Listen to that. If it doesn't feel good inside, and you're talking to someone, or you walk into a space, or, you know, you hear something, or you feel something in your environment, in your, with whom you speak with, or where you go, or where you're eating, just be aware of how you feel, your inner GPS, you know. But go through that list and really tap into that, and, you know, start moving accordingly. Set these boundaries. You know, it doesn't matter, you know, family, friends, acquaintance, whatever it is, if it is chemically not sound for your life, mind, body, and spirit, don't do it. We don't get a do-over. This is it. This is it. Let's live in harmony. Let's live in our power. Let's stand in our power. You know, protect that. Protect your, and when everybody's, oh, protect your energy. No, really, protect your fucking energy. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it, no matter what it is. You know, I say that wholeheartedly with all my heart. Like I say, I really do. You know, I come to you with love. I'm here. You know, I'm holding space. I want to know how your heart, your spirit, your soul is feeling. Mine is, you know, it's a bit tormented in a way, and I'm working through it daily. Some days are harder than others. You know, like I said, I just jumped on, I threw some lip gloss on, just showed up. Like I couldn't get dolled up for you today, but I know what was more important was this message of the right and the wrong people. So please share this. Like it only if it resonates with you. If this resonates with you, then, you know, like it. Don't listen. This is real. I'm coming to you as authentically as I possibly can. If this resonates with you, please like it, share it, you know, support it. It's rough around the edges right now, but if I waited for it to be perfect, it wouldn't get done. So I come to you with so much love and so much support. Let's grow together. Let's heal together. Let's stand in our power together. Let's amplify our greatness within this. And until next time, live in your power. Stand in it. Set some boundaries. I love you, and tap in. I'll talk to you soon.